Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much, everybody, for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today, Professor?
No. I want to hear about you, Mr. Curtis. I asked you. Don't deflect. How was your walk to school today?
It was pretty good. I took my bicycle today.
Whoa, a bicycle.
Page of my book, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I do not have Wobbly Legs Willie with me. He is back in the Kanto region. For the week. He's going to visit my uncle's breeding farm upstate and some of his friends over there. So no, he's gonna come back. He's just he's taking a vacation. So
okay, hold on. So has that been your primary form of a transportation to the classroom? Has been Wobbly Legs Willie Jr.?
In the past, yes. Sometimes, most of the time, I would say.
Have you figured out the whole him burning you thing?
I mean,
Did you have flame retardant pants or something?
I have reinforced pants and a trench coat.
But I mean,
for that.
But I mean, with Rapidash, right? By the way, we should say Wobbly Legs Willie Jr. is a Rapidash.
Everyone knows. Everyone listening has listened to every lesson before. They know.
I mean, I probably would have forgotten, honestly.
But we do have a love relationship. But he does burn me when I sit on him, so I have to wear a Spinnerack silk reinforced pants to protect myself from the fire.
Is it a love relationship, or is it more of a bowl calling the cup toasted kind of scenario?
Stop making that happen. It's not a saying.
That is, that's a good point, Professor.
What?
But
why do I gotta stop? Why do I have to stop you saying a very common phrase that we all use all the time?
No one says it other than you.
God, Mr. Curtis says it.
I do too.
He doesn't count as a person.
That's fair.
But instead of Bowl calling the cup toasted, it's more like Willie calling my bum toasted.
Got him.
Also joining us here in the classroom today is our young trainer in training, Corbin. Corbin,
hello.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I feel like sometimes I'm the most mature one in this room.
Because you don't know the phrase "a bowl calling the cup toasted"?
Yeah, sounds like somebody needs to culture themselves.
Because I would never waste the listener's time, the student's time, by just making up random sayings.
It's not made up. What are you gonna tell us? Are you gonna sit here and tell us that Pokemon are made up, Corbin?
No.
Are you gonna sit there and tell us that the whole Kanto and Johto region are made up things that don't actually exist? You guys are the
only ones I've ever heard saying the cup toasted one. You guys are the only ones I've ever heard use that saying. So
that's because the people that you normally talk to are a Mr. Mime who doesn't talk and a Alakazam or a Kadabra that's dressed up like a Mr. Rhyme.
Mr. Rhyme.
So we don't know what's going on with that guy. He's got problems that he needs to have solved.
All right.
How is Gordon, by the way? Can we get a Gordon update?
Gordon is doing great. Yeah, he's getting really excited. He's prepping for Thanksgiving next week, so he is going to invite some of his friends over. He asked if I wanted to invite any of my friends over. Very, very short list I came up with, but he's going to populate the Friendsgiving that we're having with a lot of his friends.
Good. I will await for my invitation in the mail.
Oh, it's coming. Definitely.
I already got mine.
I will RSVP no, but I am waiting for it to come in the mail.
What if we have class during Thanksgiving?
Oh,
well, okay. No, that's supposed to be a time. No, Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. We have class on a Wednesday, and it's supposed to be a time of celebration and relaxing.
All right, so I'm just gonna shoot Gordon a message real quick here, see if we can't get that shifted to a Wednesday, and then and then we could have class and eat. Yeah, I think that sounds great.
I like that idea. That's a good one.
I will talk to him. I don't know if people are gonna want to listen to me slapping my gums.
I just
messaged
Thanksgiving him. He's
food.
on board. He's telling me, sorry, he's beaming.
Oh, look at that.
He's beaming his thoughts into my brain. Yeah, he's on board.
No, that's an IM, Professor. I just heard it go off.
It's still kind of the same thing.
Now he does have his IM connected to his brain, so he thinks of a message and it just sends. It's really insane.
My eyes read the IM are connected to my brain, so they're being beamed into my brain.
So it's basically telepathic. Got it. Gotcha.
Yeah,
exactly.
Professor's got telepathic powers. I knew it.
You all right, everybody? Next week, listen. We're having a Thanksgiving spectacular at Corbin's apartment.
Corbin's apartment.
Wait to host you guys.
And Corbin's gonna give us a 10-page essay on the holiday of Thanksgiving and what it means to us and the Johtoian culture.
You got it.
I love it.
Okay, all right. So let's before we get started on the lesson here, I do have a Gengar mail that I would like to read.
Okay.
So this one comes to us from Guinea. And I'm pretty sure I said that right, and that'll become apparent here in a second. They say hi.
What's up?
And then they say
hi.
And then they say please say hi back. So good. We
Hi,
passed.
how are you? Hi,
we passed.
what's up?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
They say my name is Guinea, pronounced Guinea and not G-Knee. So
Okay.
So don't nobody out there tell me I'm wrong.
There you go.
I recently started listening to your lessons, and I really enjoyed them. So thanks. I am not from Kanto, so my English isn't very good, but I'm trying. Me too, man. Me
too. Curtis tries the most out of all of us.
Yeah,
and
I'm
fails.
sorry.
Yeah.
They say I'm sorry for any bad grammar I'm sorry for any bad grammar. We're going to cut all that out, and then we're going to get a really good, clean one.
All right, here we go. Portia, cut that out.
Portia, cut that out. I'm sorry for any bad grammar or spelling right from here. So starting now they're sorry for any bad grammar or spelling.
Yes. Anything else? I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, and listen, I'm sure it can't be worse than Mr. Curtis. So
I don't know. I don't know what.
You fall asleep there, Mr.
I'm sorry, are we boring you?
Mr. Curtis, is Guinea boring you?
No.
God, are we boring you? Good Lord.
This guy. So Guinea says that I have 3 questions and a drawing. Question number 1. Professor Jacob, what is you and Mr. Curtis's hair color? I need to know. I think this is a good time to bring up the avatars that we have, as well as maybe I could bring up our Twitter as well.
In our Patreon, guys, it's on there. It's on our Patreon.
Pokemon@gmail.com and the Patreon. You can find the links in our description. They have drawings of us, so you can see what our hair color is there. But I mean, I see no reason to not tell you.
Let them work for it.
Should we make them work for it?
Should we make it? Do you guys want to be lazy, or do you guys want to find out? You click a link in the description, and you can find out.
I don't know. This seems pretty.
This seems kind of mean. Just tell them.
I have like a dusty brown is what I like to call it.
Yeah.
It's
more
like
a graying brown kind of.
Yeah, there's parts of it that are gray.
Well, gray's such a strong word. Okay, it's
more
dusty.
Blonde. It's like a golden blonde.
A dirty blonde boy.
It's dusty. That's what I could like to call it.
A light
brown,
brown.
Speckled.
My hair, on the other hand, is a darker brown.
Rich,
darker brown.
deep.
Right.
Chocolatey brown.
Yeah.
That's
with
why did they not ask what my hair color is?
full of vibrant.
Because we talked about it, how it's slightly purple.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
slightly purple.
It's bluish purple.
Okay, here's a question for you then, Corbin, since you're feeling left out.
Okay.
Corbin, do you know what's going on with your sister? I think her name was Pika, but I'm not sure.
I mean, somebody brought this up a while ago. Pika, we're not supposed to talk about Pika.
Why not? Why aren't we supposed to talk about Pika?
Where are we not
a little
supposed to talk
problem.
about
My little sister Pika, she's a little problematic.
She's a Pika problem?
She's got a few Pika problems. Let's just say she may have been institutionalized once or twice at a young age.
Whoa.
She likes to bite. All right, she likes to bite.
She's a biter.
My little sister. She's a biter. She is back at Kanto. I think last I heard, actually, no, when I did FaceTime with Donnie J, the Mr. Mime that lives in my parents' house, I think I did see her running. He's not my real father. I'm a human boy.
He is your father.
Not a Mr. Mime. I'm not a hybrid Mr. Mime human. He's not my real dad. He's an adopted.
Is Pika part Mr. Mime too?
Pika is full human like me. Now her hair is a little bit more purple. Mine is more bluish. Hers is a little bit more purplish black.
Good for all those out there who are interested in making a Pika fan art.
She is insane, and I did see her running around in the background in the latest FaceTime. So I guess she's back home. I don't know.
Wait. Is she older or younger?
She's younger. She's my younger sister.
Is she still younger?
She's still younger. Last I checked. Yep. I still think she's about 6.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh, she's She's already been institutionalized a couple of times.
At 6 years old.
It's not a couple. It's 3 or more.
Okay.
So
Oh boy,
that's a few, not a couple.
Sorry.
I'm telling you, biting is an issue. You should see. We had to replace so much furniture in Kanto. The wooden tables, they had to go. All right, it looked like a Rattata was wiling out in the house.
Maybe she's part Gibble.
She might. You know what? We got to get her tested.
that's true.
Okay, there's another question here for you, Corbin.
Yes.
So that Genie also says, has Donnie J finally bought another bed for you when you return home?
I don't think he has yet. He's been too busy funding a lot of my other expeditions here, including my film class that I added onto my curriculum. So he's been busy funding school stuff. I don't know that he has the money yet to buy an extra bed for home. But I hope he
really
does.
feels like it should be a priority. I think.
But I'm not living at home. I don't until we finish the Johto semester. I don't get to go home. So he's got time.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's gonna be more than that, Corbin. I don't think.
Well, I might go home for Christmas. So I might actually hit him up and say, "We need to buy a bed soon." Because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as the rest of the family again. It's not fun.
Yeah. I mean, now you have a bed to yourself, and Gordon.
Oh yeah, Gordon has his own bed. We're twin beds, same room, opposite sides of the room. Although he doesn't sleep very much. It's weird. But yeah, I have my own bed now. It's wonderful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Genie also goes on to say, Mr. Curtis, I have a problem.
Present.
I have a lot of Pokemon in my house, and most of them like to torture my bug Pokemon. What can I do to make them stop? I can't get rid of them because they are not mine. The following Pokemon are Houndoom, named Oscar, and a Alolan Meowth named Oliver, and a Fletchender named Pom Pom.
Oh, okay.
I also have a small Goldeen and a Wishy-Washy named Alona and Pishotto. My mom named those, not me. But because they're in an aquarium and don't hurt my bug Pokemon, I don't count them. I don't have any problem with bug Pokemon, but I can't even see a Spinarak because I'm really allergic to their venom. I almost died once because one of them bit me.
That sucks.
Yeah. They still hope to get a gold star, though.
Okay, all right. Well,
So if you're going to suggest any Spinarak solutions, unfortunately, that is not an option.
Are you sure you can't get rid of them? Are you sure you can't get rid of them? I mean, you say you can't get rid of them, but I mean, like,
Have you
if
tried?
the Houndoom, if you just open the door one day and the Houndoom, and the Alolan Meowth got out, and the
Fletchender.
Fletchfinder, just went outside. I mean, would they really come back? I mean,
probably.
Yeah,
they probably would.
I
mean, okay, how can Okay, Curtis, getting rid of them is off the table. It's not an option.
Right. Okay. All right.
How can they protect their bug Pokemon?
I think what you really need to do is put your bug Pokemon on a pedestal like they deserve. Okay. if you show your Houndoom and your Alolan Meowth and your Fletchfinder that
Fletchender.
that they really are the number twos in the house. They are the betas, so to speak, and the bug type are the alphas.
Sure.
Okay.
Let them know.
Bug types, they get the comfiest beds. They get the best food. They get to eat first. They get quality time on the couch when you're watching a movie, right? And you relegate, the Houndoom and the Meowth and the Fletchfinder to the back room or the floor, or they get the leftovers, then they'll really know their place. Okay.
Yeah, let them know.
It probably would have been helpful to know what the bug Pokemon are.
Yeah, that's also true. If you could send a follow-up email with this and tell me what type of bug Pokemon you do have.
And also let us know if we pronounced your name right.
That's right.
Anyways, so Guinea's Gengar mail goes on to say, and now my drawing. I drew my favorite Pokemon, Sandshrew. I hope you like it. So I'll pass it out to you guys so you can take a look.
Very, very good. I love the blue eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are insane. Those are some highly detailed eyes.
That's nuts.
They look like real eyeballs in there. Yeah, and so hopefully we can convince Portia to upload this.
She's got it. I'll remind her.
Okay, and Guinea finishes their Gengar mail by saying, and that's all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Guinea, for this wonderful Gengar mail.
Love it.
You will, of course, be getting extra credit for your drawing of Sandshrew. Mr. Curtis, we've had a plea for a gold star. What do you think?
I have to say, Guinea deserves a gold star. Okay. I mean, because they truly understand the bug type are the most important type, and everybody else,
well, okay,
we don't need them anymore. So,
I mean, they didn't really say that, but you know what? A gold star is a gold star.
Right.
Congratulations, Guinea, for your gold star. If anybody else would like to send a Gengar mail with a drawing or an essay or, any other kind of work that they're doing, you can send it to wwopokemon@gmail.com, and we will probably read it. Maybe after a while, we'll get to it. But we're working through our email.
No guarantees.
No guarantees. That's right.
Sure, you're
We'll
right.
try.
That is true. No guarantees.
But there is a guarantee if you say something nice about me. Talk about how talented I am.
Not even in that case.
Well, okay.
Now, if you say something nice about Mr. Curtis.
No, we can't read that.
Yeah.
No. We don't need to read that.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the lesson. Does anybody know what Pokemon we're going to be learning about this week?
Is it Decidueye, Professor?
No, I don't think it is.
Classic.
I feel like it's Groudon today.
Start my day without is it a Decidueye from Mr. Curtis? Don't talk to me until I've had my Decidueye guess.
That's right.
Ooh. How about a Groudon?
It's not a Groudon. Thank goodness. No. It isn't really related to any of the other Pokemon that we've talked about recently. It's a normal type. It's a regular normal type.
Is it Smeargle?
It's not Smeargle. No.
Oh, okay.
Smeargle is a normal type. Any other normal types that you know of?
Is it a Teddy Ursa?
No, it's not Teddy Ursa. Very good. That's another normal type.
Okay. Is it a Dunsparce?
It is a Dunsparce. Very, very good. I'm glad that you knew that Dunsparce was a normal type Pokemon.
Is it an Apom?
No,
we already talked about Apom, dummy.
Or a Delcatty? What about a Delcatty?
No,
we're talking about Delcatty next week, dummy.
No, we're not talking about Delcatty next week.
Okay.
No, but Mr. Curtis Corbin already guessed it. It is a Dunsparce.
Oh, but Professor, real quick, over here, real quick. Come over.
I'm not leaving from behind my desk.
Come, okay, I'll come over here and stand behind you behind the desk.
I hate it when he stands behind me.
Professor. Hey, how's it going?
What?
I just wanted you to know that Dunsparce is actually a bug type.
It's not.
Not a normal type.
It's actually not.
But it really looks like a bug type though.
Listen, I think I've made it very clear my thoughts and opinions on the typing system. Like if I had my way, Dunsparce would be a bug ground Pokemon for sure. No questions asked.
Heard that.
Okay, thank you, Professor. I'll stop whispering here.
Okay, yeah, please go back to your seat,
okay,
Mr. Curtis.
Okay, all right. Well, good chat, Professor. Thank you.
That's why I'm so impressed, Corbin, that you did know that Dunsparce is a normal type and not a bug type.
Gold star for me.
Well. You can't have a gold star. You have Corbin stars.
If I give them all away, then I won't have any, and then I can get a gold star again.
Sure. Yeah, maybe. If you earn it, I guess.
All right, maybe I'll do a yard sale and give them away next week.
Okay, but then, oh god, all those poor people that won't be able to have gold stars.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put a sign out that says, "Just so you know,
mutually exclusive"?
So you're aware, if you take this, you can never have a gold star.
No, I think I'll mislead people. Well, just random people. I might just give them out at like a flea market. No one's gonna know. No one at a flea market's gonna be like, "Hey, is this gonna cancel out a gold star?" Like, no, they don't get gold stars. They're not in this class. They're not in this school. They don't know.
Unless they're holding any gold stars at the moment, and the gold star just shoots out of their hand.
I don't think they're readily available. I think it's just a Mr. Curtis thing.
Listen. Hey, a lot of people have gone through this class.
Yeah,
Corbin.
That's true.
Mr. Curtis has given away a lot of gold stars.
If a lot of people have gone through it, why am I just here by myself again?
Well, a lot of people do it virtually.
Yeah, this is the first time we're opening it up to virtual students, and so a lot of people were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna do virtual."
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I wish I'd done the same. Maybe I'll switch to it.
No, sorry.
No, unfortunately, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't do that.
You've already paid for the in-class portion. You'll have to pay for it all over again. I don't know that Donnie J can really afford that. So
yeah, he can't afford another bed.
That's why he's been working overtime.
He's already been working overtime to put you through this class as it is.
I know, and you're asking if he can afford another bed? Come on, guys, be realistic.
If only you didn't lose the money that you won in the.
All right, let's not bring that up. That was a dark time.
A funny time, if you ask me. All right. So, has anybody seen a Dunsparce? They're very reclusive Pokemon, so I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't. Actually, I would be surprised if you haven't.
I have not seen one.
Well, there is I think you have, Corbin, now that I mention it.
What?
Because there is a very notable Dunsparce here at the GCLC BOT SCLC.
Wait, which one? Who's that?
Have you talked to Annette?
I don't know that I've... Oh, Annette's a Dunsparce. That's what a Dunsparce looks like?
Yeah, Annette is the GCLC BOT SCLC administrative assistant.
I thought a Dunsparce was the electric one that had all the legs from Unova. Oh.
You thought wait, you thought a Dunsparce was the electric one? What, with all the legs? Are you talking about Galvantula?
Yeah, I thought it looked like that, but it was a normal type. Okay.
No.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so Annette's a Dunsparce. That's our secretary at the at the school.
Administrative assistant. Okay.
Please, Corbin, come on.
Please use her correct title.
Sorry. I
How
apologize,
dare you? Look,
Annette.
she's sad. Oh, by the way, she's here today.
Oh, like she's in the back of the classroom this whole time. I didn't see that. Oh,
yeah,
hi.
I told you.
Hi, Annette.
Yeah. Aw. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I think she forgives you.
Oh, that's sweet.
She's
Thanks.
she's very easygoing.
Yeah. Chill. Relax. Could you describe Dunsparce to the students at home, Corbin, please?
Well, Mr. Curtis is right in the sense that it does look a little bug-ish. No, I don't see any feet. I do see
Not
it's
needed.
like a little kind of small little yellow body with like these two little white looking, like it looks like wings on top of it. It has like a little yellow stinger with like little black rings on it. And then it's got these cute little teal fangs. And that same teal color has stripes on the back and also around its eyes. And I think it also has a little teal underbelly. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. I'll have to bend. Kind of. And then its eyes look like they're like closed. They're like little slits across. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple little yellow and teal bug looking, but not bug type, normal type Pokemon.
Yeah, and so you may notice, Corbin, that Annette is actually floating off of the ground.
Oh, I did not know. Oh.
Yeah, that's what the wings allow her to do.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and
also... So I can see the belly. Oh, teal belly. Okay, all right.
Describe the belly of Annette, please.
Teal.
Just
Okay.
Well, hold on now. Don't get too handsy now. Annette is a staff member at the school.
I'm not getting. I'm just saying it's teal. That's all you got to know.
Yeah. Okay. And so Annette. Oh, also, I think you mentioned that that she had like blue fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has like blue looking little. I thought those were fangs, right?
I think they're like little I don't want to say.
Oh wait,
horns.
no,
they're not fangs because her mouth is actually the top of that blue part.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Wait, give me a good smile, Annette.
They're like little.
Oh, okay. So
They're like
little blue goatees,
little whiskers, little feelers,
little whiskers, little goetee.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, nice goatee, Annette. I'm with it.
So I know a lot of you are thinking, how on earth is having a Dunsparce as an administrative assistant something that's how can she perform duties common of an administrative assistant?
I would never question her.
Well, she actually does a very good job. Here, I'll demonstrate. One very common thing that administrative assistants have to do is shred paper. So here, Annette, if you could shred these papers for me. See, look, she put them in her mouth. And
very effective.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Now she's kind of moving slowly over to the shredder.
Okay, floating over there. Okay.
Yeah, and then she did a little jump. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and
And she missed.
Oh,
Okay, it's
no.
fine. It's fine. Yeah, listen, we all miss the shredder every so often.
you know what? This is actually making me second guess.
No, she got it that time. She got it in that time.
Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. Okay,
Very
all right,
good.
and that's fine. We all make mistakes. Good job. Okay, look at that. She's doing the most. She's doing secretary stuff. Okay, I think we got a good hire over here.
Annette's office is really set up with her in mind, and everything's scaled appropriately, so she doesn't have to jump quite as high to shred papers in her office.
Right. I have seen the front desk.
Okay, and now one more thing that administrative assistants always have to do. Annette, if you could use your tail to dig into the ground backwards, please.
Wait, that's not a necessary thing.
All right.
Secretary.
Bye.
Oh my
Bye,
God,
Annette.
she's doing it. Whoa, bye.
Goodbye.
We'll see you at the front
Classic.
desk. Yeah.
It is
okay.
so useful to have somebody, an administrative assistant, who can do that for us.
Secretary.
Administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant.
Okay, but thank you, I guess, Annette, thank you, I guess, for all your help displaying the abilities of a Dunsparce. But let's start reading some Pokedex entries, all right?
Sure.
I'm down.
All right, so the first one comes to us from the Johto region. It says, when spotted, this Pokemon escapes backward by furiously boring into the ground with its tail.
We just witnessed this.
We just saw it happen.
We just saw it happen in real time. Now, that was a big hole in the ground.
I think you called it like a stinger, Corbin. It's more of a drill. It's more of like a drill.
Sorry, PTSD from the Beedrill.
Wow. Although, Corbin, you can say Beedrill now without freaking out. So.
Yeah.
Progress.
One
step at a time. One step at a time. Maybe one day you'll be able to be in the same room as one.
Let's not get too pushy.
All right. The next entry says, if spotted, it escapes by burrowing with its tail. It can float just slightly using its wings.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think, Annette was floating for sure, but
a little bit.
She was not flapping her wings, so I don't really understand
she wasn't.
How that all works.
She's levitating very, very close to the ground, where she was. So I don't know. Maybe she has a ghost type ancestor. Ooh.
Just slightly less dense than
air,
than the ground, than air. Yeah, than air.
I mean,
she's like a Jigglypuff.
Maybe they're magnetically charged, and they're just using the magnetic field of the Earth to kind of float.
This would be a good essay question for today, Professor.
Maybe they've got anti-gravitational waves in their tummies.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could see that. I could see that.
The next entry says, it hides deep inside caves where no light ever reaches it, and it remains virtually motionless in there.
Wow, what a life.
Again, super important administrative assistant tasks.
Sit virtually motionless at the front desk.
Is that why the front desk is always so dark?
Yeah.
They always have the lights out at the front desk, when you walk into the school. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, that's just how Annette likes it.
Right.
But you can ask her to do whatever you need as a administrative assistant. So if you need,
she'll do it.
If you need some travel plans taken care of, she'll do that for sure.
Oh, she's a concierge too. Okay.
Well, no, I mean just if you're trying to travel through the GCLC, BOT, SCLC, it has to go through her. If she wants to,
she'll just dig a hole into the next classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the Hoenn region, the first entry says, Dunsparce has a drill for its tail. It uses this tail to burrow into the ground backwards. This Pokemon is known to make its nest in complex shapes deep under the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
If you ever get a chance to visit her apartment, it's deep underneath the GCLBC GLCBC Center.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're really getting away from the name.
Why have you been to her apartment?
Well, she invited me over for cocktails after after work one day. You've never gotten okay. She holds regular cocktail parties for the teachers and the administrative staff here. You've been to one, right, Professor?
Well, I'm not staff, so.
You know what? I was invited, and then I saw that the address led me to a hole in the ground outside of the GCLC, BOT, SCLC.
Probably sounded sketch, right?
And I was like, yeah, I don't need cocktails that bad.
That's fair.
Fair. You should have. It's very, very homey and homely if you can find your way down to her nest. It's very complicated tunnel system.
Professor,
there's been a couple of. Well, sorry, yes, go on, Corbin.
I was gonna say you can come over to my place. It's very homey. I'm your homie.
Oh, I will be there.
And I don't have any cocktails, but I can make you a mean glass of milk.
Why is it mean? What does it do? Does it say mean things about me?
It's just an adjective. No, it's not like you. It's just an adjective meaning good. Okay, sure. Really? It seems like it would be the opposite of good. No, a mean glass of... Okay, whatever.
I do not understand.
It's the kids' lingo. You wouldn't get it. I'm 10. I have to...
Yeah, I mean, I guess I really am calling the cup toasted here by insulting your lingo.
So toasted.
So, a very, very toasted bowl. Right, Corbin?
Mm-hmm. I'm not acknowledging that saying anymore, Professor, because it's not a real one. You just made
it is a real one. What are you talking about? It is real.
What are you talking about?
You just made it up.
Are you telling me it's made up? Well, guess what, Corbin? Everything's made up. All words are made up.
That's true.
All sayings are made up.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This is made up right here. This desk right here in front of me, that's made up. See?
Not real.
It's not real at all.
It's all made up.
I could just
okay.
Toss it around and nothing happens. See?
Okay, you don't need to make a mess in the... Okay, all right. You need to throw that across the classroom.
We're all just a very vivid dream inside of Portia's head.
That's right.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense now.
Does make a lot of sense. What do Porygons dream of?
Put that on a t-shirt.
They do Porygons dream of Mareeps?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they do dream. I have to ask Portia.
Okay, moving on. Moving on to the Sinnoh region, actually. The first entry here says it digs into the ground with its tail and makes a maze-like nest. It can fly just a little.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little. I think there might be a new one here from the Unova region. It says it creates mazes in dark locations. So I guess underground. I guess anything that's a dark location, it will make a maze in somehow. When spotted, it flees into the ground by digging with its tail.
Gotcha.
Yes. Very common knowledge. Nothing new in Kalos. Let's move on to the Alola region. The first entry says it travels by digging through the ground. And also floating, but whatever, didn't say that. Diglett and Dunsparce share one another's tunnels happily.
They get along and share tunnels with each other. That's so sweet.
They're homies.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, they live together. That's pretty cool.
They'll take breaks. One will dig the hole. The other one will just kind of chill and make cocktails. I love it.
Do you think Dunsparce knows what the rest of a Diglett looks like?
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh, good point. If there was anyone who did, I think it would be.
Yeah. Anything that's not a Diglett that knows what a Diglett looks like, it's probably a Dunsparce.
Probably a Dunsparce, yeah.
Maybe we need to get Annette back out here.
Annette! No, she's busy with her administrative duties.
Yeah, she's back in the
She's
office
coming back
now.
to the hole.
I can see. I think I can see her through the window in the door. Yeah, she's making copies.
Yeah.
Making copies of something. I don't know what. All right, the next entry says, when it sees a person, it digs a hole with its tail to make an escape. If you happen to find one, consider yourself lucky.
Really?
We are very lucky to have Annette. There's so much that would not get done here if Annette wasn't, man in the front desk.
The headmistress would be lost.
It's a very important job to have for somebody who's an introvert, clearly.
Listen,
Annette
sure she likes, to have her me time, but she's also she's pretty extroverted. I mean, she invites people to go to have cocktails at her house.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you could be an introvert and still have your close friends over,
I guess so.
Annette does her very best here, and we appreciate Annette. She does.
Yeah.
She does the most.
Honestly, hardest worker at the GCLC BOT.
And great listener, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So is Gordon.
Oh, Gordon's not a worker at the GCLC BOT.
Not yet.
SCLC.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, moving on to the Galar region. The first entry says, this Pokemon's tiny wings have some scientists saying that Dunsparce used to fly through the sky in ancient times.
Ooh. But now it's grounded.
Almost grounded. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does live in the ground. It would be an interesting, change to go from flying in the sky to living in holes in the ground.
Maybe it was just too susceptible to prey, and it was like, you know what? I need to stay under the ground.
I'm just too tasty.
Hey, look at those Diglets down there. They look like they're having fun. Let me get a piece of that.
Those Diglets got it all figured out.
They look like they're having fun. They can escape really easily from predators. I'm diving in.
And Diglett was like, hey, yo, what are you doing? This is my house.
Hey, yo. Now it's.
And he's like, hey, I can dig your holes for you. And they're like, you know what? This ain't so bad. Now they're best friends.
Best friends. Besties. Do you think that, but when they were flying through the sky, do you think that they had those drill tails? Or is that something that came afterwards?
Probably came afterwards.
Maybe they had like a more robust tail. And then
they evolved the drill tails later.
Yeah. They could still, the tail was normally used for flying, for directing
steering.
air. Steering.
Yeah.
But then it could also be used as like a shovel, and then just as the years went on, it got more specialized.
And the wings got smaller, and then bada bing, bada boom, we got a Dunsparce.
The next entry in the Galar region says, the nests Dunsparce live in are mazes of tunnels. They never get lost in their own nests. They can tell where they are by the scent of the dirt.
Nice.
They got noses.
Very
discerning nose. That's
nose
why.
holes.
Listen, that's why I've heard. That's why Annette's cocktails are so good.
Yeah, she has a great nose for them.
Great sense of smell. That's right.
She puts
she
a
knows
lot
that
of
there's
dirt
bad
in
them.
them.
She knows that there's bad dirt around.
All right, and then there's nothing new from the Paldea region, unfortunately. I don't think there's any entries from the Lentil region. So let's go ahead and move on to the unique Pokedex entries. The first one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Dunsparce, the Land Snake Pokemon. When discovered, the Dunsparce uses its tail to burrow into the earth and evade capture.
Okay.
All right.
They don't want to be living in Pokeballs. And honestly, listen, Annette, excellent administrative assistant.
Secretary,
Right.
An excellent administrative assistant.
A little bit of both.
Not great in a battle, though. I wouldn't really want her to be battling.
No, not a fighter.
No, not
Lover,
a fighter,
if you will.
More of an administrative assistant type. So yeah, definitely, I can understand why they'd want to evade capture. The next entry also comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says Dunsparce, the Land Snake Pokemon. Dunsparce uses its tail to dig its elaborate nest.
Dunsparce is the evolution that started to fly more.
I was really hoping we could just float past that, much like a
float
Dunsparce
past it.
does
Oh, nice. Solid Dunsparce reference.
Thank you. I get them every so often. All right, well, that does it for the Pokedex entries on Dunsparce.
Okay. Very good.
That's it.
Yeah,
wrap it up.
That's all it is. But now is the time to test, to make sure you guys have been paying attention, to know what you guys know. Today is a very special day. For the first time since the Whooper lesson, we are doing a skit.
Whoa!
I know, we're all very
Bringing
excited.
it back.
We're all very excited. For those who have forgotten, a skit is another group project where Corbin and Mr. Curtis have to work together. So basically, I'm going to give Mr. Curtis and Corbin a prompt, and then they have to make a skit and act it out. I'm very excited for that. Here's the rubric. The first two, once again, always the same. You must include information that we learned in class, and you must demonstrate an understanding of unique attributes and abilities of Pokemon. The third point is that the presentation must be at minimum 3 minutes long, and must focus primarily on the topic assigned. And then the fourth is that you must use 2 of the 3 props provided. All right, so the prompt today is Corbin is a Dunsparce who is showing a Diglett, played by Mr. Curtis, around his new home.
Okay.
All right, you got that?
Right.
Dig.
Mr.
Curtis is playing a Diglett that can speak English.
Dig.
Yeah, I should say both you and Mr. Curtis and Corbin can speak English for the purposes of this. In fact, you can only speak English. All right, and then the 3 props that you guys have to choose from: a spoon, a light bulb, and a Christmas ornament.
Okay. Easy enough.
Easy. Should be easy. It's only 3 minutes. But make sure you really just showcase your knowledge of Dunsparces and their abilities and how they like their homes.
Okay. You got it.
All right, you want me to leave? Or
Dig.
I go chat with Annette if you want.
Okay, you can leave.
All right. Bye. Just let me know when to come back in.
You got it. Professor, we're ready. Hello.
I'm already back in the classroom, Corbin. Why are you yelling?
Oh, you're in the back. Oh my god.
He's right back
I walked back in like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you there. Sorry, I was too busy writing. Okay, so we have our script. Mr. Curtis here is.
Yes. Do we need to do it again though? Because we just did a dress rehearsal over the last 5 minutes. So I mean,
we need to do it again.
If you just watched it, we didn't need to do it again, right? What did you think, Professor?
Oh, I was grading. I was not watching.
Oh, okay. Well, this time you got to watch.
I was grading papers.
All right,
okay.
ready? Get behind the curtain.
Okay, I'm ready.
And
are there any like parts that you want me to play or?
No, not this time around.
Oh.
Not this time, Professor.
Okay.
I think it's just more fun if you just let us just roll with it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
You can pull the curtain though. You want to do that?
Yeah. I'll pull the curtain.
You want to pull the curtain? All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're grabbing the
really heavy curtain.
You're grabbing the wrong one. You gotta grab the other one.
side.
Oh, okay.
You gotta grab that one. Yeah, that's
there we go.
Much better.
No, that's okay. See, a lot easier. All right, and here we go. Interior Dunsparce home. Corbin opens the door to his underground home. Diglett Curtis, come on in, my friend.
Diglett.
No, you have to read it in English.
Oh, that's right. Why, yes, hello. Glad to be here.
Corbin begins to give a tour. Welcome to my humble abode. Let's give you a quick tour before we dive into some drinks. Corbin begins walking backwards through the house.
To be honest, I can't see very well. Can you flip on a light for me?
Well, I only really have this one lamp, but the bulb is dead.
Have no fear.
Curtis whips out a bulb from behind him. Nice! I don't have arms, so can you put it in the lamp?
Absolutely. Yeah, right there. Now, where can I put my shoes?
Right there by the door hole, please. Curtis screws in the bulb and removes his shoes. All right, now where was I? Oh, yes, the tour. Corbin brings Curtis to the kitchen. It's a single burner in an old box filled with utensils. Spoons, knives, forks, but only one of each. However, there are 9 spatulas. Welcome to the kitchen. The finest of dining occurs here.
Big spatula guy, I see.
When it suits me.
Is that my drink?
Curtis grabs a cup and takes a sip.
Gosh, this needs to be mixed better. I just got a mouthful of dirt and no pine needles. Can I borrow a spoon?
My mistake. I gotcha. Corbin grabs a spoon and a fistful of pine needles tucked beneath the kitchen sink. It's a hole with water. He then grabs a spoon from the box and mixes with the pine needles. He mixes it in with the drink and stirs. How about now? Curtis takes a big sip.
Now, that's dirt digging good.
Great! Continuing with the tour, Corbin leads Mr. Curtis over to his couch. It's made of dirt and 4 stones. This is where I watch my shows. Have a seat.
Don't mind if I do.
Curtis and Corbin lay across the dirt rock couch. Corbin grabs a remote made of dirt and pine needles and clicks the play button. A rock falls through a hole. On the rocks are painted images, still images of a family at Christmas putting ornaments on the tree. Have you seen the show? It's one of my favorites.
Can't say I have.
I'm not usually a fan of soap operas, but this one has less singing, which I like. They stare at the still image together and sip their drinks. End scene. That's it, Professor. That's it. That's it.
Ooh, you guys were almost at 3 minutes. Ooh. You were so close. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to have to take some points off.
But we did get bonus points because we included all 3 props.
I mean, you did include all 3 props. That is true. We don't get bonus points for that.
Oh, well, I think I'm going to give myself one.
I'll take off. You were pretty close. I'll take off like half of a point for missing.
I'm sorry, Professor. I
would have liked. All right, hold on. Mr. Curtis is lamenting.
I'm sorry. Just go ahead.
You did very well stick to the topic, so you're not going to lose any other points on that. So, good there. So, Corbin.
Yes.
You couldn't replace the light bulb because you don't have hands.
Well, I just don't like the character doesn't like the light because he's a Dunsparce.
No, I'm pretty sure you said you don't have hands, so you can't replace the light bulb.
Yeah.
I said I don't have arms.
Yeah.
I didn't say I don't have hands.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think Diglets have arms either.
Well, a Diglett can use scratch, which implies there's hands.
And we don't really know what's below the headline of a Diglett, right? So, like, maybe Diglett does have hands. I don't know.
Right, you don't know.
Okay.
It's assumed. It's ambiguous for the viewer's interpretation.
Sure. So I imagine then that the viewers or the viewers of the audience are imagining a grand reveal of what Diglets truly look like.
Yes, and they do have hands, and they also wear shoes, which
that's right.
Mr. Curtis took off out the door.
True. Now, Corbin, I think you in the scene where you were watching TV, you mentioned that you pick up a remote. So now you can pick up stuff.
Well, I picked it up. I picked it up with my mouth.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Sorry.
There's a little subtext in there. I'm sorry, I didn't make it more clear. I apologize.
That's fine. Now, here's the thing. You pretty much the only thing that you really covered about that we learned in class is that Dunsparce lives underground. I would have liked to see a little bit more of the fact
walks backwards. Thank you. We included that one.
And he lives in the dark.
Okay, all right, sure. The walking backwards thing is Dunsparce doesn't just walk backwards. All right, Dunsparce specifically digs backwards.
Yes,
they don't just walk backwards all the time.
Well, no, but it was an allusion to the digging backwards because the Dunsparce is not going to dig out more holes in his home. So
why not?
Doesn't need to
now, but because here's the thing, something that you didn't include that I would have liked is the fact that, it's a very maze-like house. That would have been good to add. And
sure,
also,
right.
Maybe, the Diglett's gosh, I'm so confused. I don't know where I am. And the Dunsparce says something like, you can't tell, we're back at the entrance. You can't smell how it smells similar here? How the dirt smells exactly like...
this is entrance dirt.
Next time you can write it, Professor.
Well, maybe I will.
Not kitchen dirt. This is entrance dirt.
So I'm going to take off a couple points here.
Oh no!
Because it's a little bit sparse. It's a little bit Dunsparce.
Oh.
Let's see here. I'll give you 3 points in each category instead of 4.
Oh.
So 3 for the first one, 3 for the second one. You did get.
I'm never doing this as a kid again.
I can't do this anymore.
I'm done. Don't ask for skits.
Well, we'll let the audience decide if they want more skits or not. Check the description below. There is a poll there. It's a yes or no poll. Do you want more skits?
No, I'm voting no. I'm making 20 accounts and voting no.
But hey, you guys got 3.5 for the third rubric point, and you got full marks for the fourth one. So hey, it's not your best, but it's not the end of the world. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I can tell, maybe you missed a lot of information, but you put a lot of effort into it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Listen, they'll get better with the skits as we do more.
No, maybe less.
We should have had the net come and give us a grading.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it for our lesson on Dunsparce. Does anybody know who we're gonna be learning about next week? Now, you should all know. It's very important. Honestly, it's amazing that this Pokemon lined up with next week's lesson.
Is it Dunsparce?
Is it Skarmory?
No and no. I can understand why you would think Dunsparce, Mr. Curse, because we did learn from Paldea's addition to the National Pokedex that Dunsparce does evolve into Dunsparce, but we're not learning about them yet. And no, we're not learning about Skarmory. What was that, Corbin?
What type is this one?
That we're learning about? It is flying and ground type.
Oh, it's Gligar then, right?
Yes. Well, of course it's Gligar because, everybody knows how important Gligar is to Johtoian Thanksgiving, and we're going to learn about all of that next week at Corbin's Thanksgiving Day party.
Okay,
yes,
all right.
with
Let me
Gordon.
Okay, all right. Let me talk some stuff over with Gordon.
I already talked to Gordon. He beamed the info into my brain.
Okay, all right.
So yes, everybody, make sure you come back next week for our Thanksgiving spectacular.
Woo!
Woo! All right. So, if you have any questions for me, the professor, you can send them to wwopokemon@gmail.com. That's our Gengar mail. You can also find us through the many links that we have on our link tree, which is in our description. Corbin, tell me one thing, one singular thing about the Patreon.
You can watch the Nuzlocke 2 weeks earlier than everybody else on YouTube, which is really cool.
Oh, for how much though?
Beautiful.
That's for every tier. So even the lowest tier is only $1 to join, and for that you get to watch the Nuzlocke early, and you get to have full access to the Discord, and you get to look at Mr. Curtis's doodles.
Yes. So for
just
$1,
that
gets you so
$1.
much. There's so much content. Mr. Curtis, one thing about our YouTube channel. Go.
You also get to watch the Nuzlocke on the YouTube channel.
Okay, one thing that isn't the Nuzlocke.
I just said that.
Yeah, isn't it awesome? And then also, we have little clips and shorts. We had a series of streamings that we did.
We're on to 3 things now. You are not following the assignment.
On for Spooky Halloween. So keep an eye on our Discord announcements channel, and as well subscribe to that YouTube channel, ding that bell so you get notified when we schedule a stream, so you can come watch these.
I schedule screams every night before bed.
Yeah, come hang out with us then. That's right.
Yeah, come on, hang out with us live.
And you can find the links to all of those things in our link tree. But
in the description.
I think we've talked about it enough. So until next time, class is dismissed.